Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Mic Sports, where we go beyond the surface and give you takes you won't see coming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay in tune for the vibes. Yeah. The best wide receiver in football, Puka Nacua, literally first in receptions and second in yards, and he essentially missed the game between Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Yes, a tie between Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
What? We throwing the people that even make other NFL teams?
Welcome back to Beyond the Mic Sports. Thank you guys all for joining us today. I'm here with Hoodie Dell, Staff, and the lovely Kiera Baker. How are y'all feeling today?
Great. I'm feeling lovely. Let's get into all things NFL.
I'm extremely excited. So let's start. You know what? Let's just get right into it. As we get deeper into football season, everyone is starting to make their picks for the NFLMVP. Patrick Mahomes currently leads the odds with the highest odds of winning MVP. I know Stav is happy about that. But I'm curious to see who everybody thinks will win MVP. With that being said, I'll start it off with the Ravens fan. They are 1-5. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what is he wearing.
The NFL,
Literally,
the NFL,
that hard.
The NFL MV3. It's Lamar Jackson. And let me tell you why it's Lamar Jackson. Right? I'm trying to tell you, about to come off the bye. We're going to win 10 games straight. Lamar's coming back. Patrick Carson, we've been in 10 games straight. And then once y'all see how bad this team is without Lamar, and he going to come back, he going to take us to 1-5. He going to take us to 10-6. Playoff berth. Super Bowl ring. MVP3. But my real take is Baker Mayfield. My real person is Baker Mayfield. My real person is Baker Mayfield, though. My real person.
Baker Mayfield. Okay, I like it.
I don't even, honestly, I don't see how Patrick Mahomes is leading the odds, to be honest.
I see it.
Wait, he's leading the odds?
Nah, I don't see how
he's number one. And I don't even think Baker's top 2. I think he's 3. I think Josh Allen's number 2.
Oh, I would have said like Dak.
Dak?
Wait, no, that record's bad, though, so.
I'm not giving no charity MVPs out here.
Dak's hooping, though.
Charity.
That's not charity. That's the Eagles fan.
Charity, bro. Charity. Yo, top 5 in MVP being 2 and 3 is insane. Charity.
That's crazy to me. I don't care.
That record is bad. I'll take that.
That's
I
actual
Baker, though, for sure.
Okay, but I'll go. I'll give people my top 5. I'll give them a nice little rundown. Here we go. Ready? Baker is number 1 for obvious reasons.
In MVP voting?
Yeah, my 1 through 5 right now. And I got 2 people tied at 5. Baker is number 1 for obvious reasons. He's playing great. He has a touchdown to turnover ratio of 12 touchdowns to 1 interception/turnover. He's top 10 in QBR, top 5 in yards, and top 1 in touchdowns. Like, he's missing multiple offensive linemen. He hasn't had his wide receiver 1 all year. Chris Godwin just got back, and now Emeka Egbuka is going to be out weeks. Now, hear me out. I think we have a situation, though, where if they all come back, Baker might actually play worse because he doesn't know who to get the ball to.
Right.
I think that's a possible thing. Nah, I've seen it. When you have too many weapons and you start to regress a little bit.
But they don't play alike.
You're right.
They don't play alike at all.
You're right. They have a zone beater and a man beater. So that's why I think, that's very good. Now, my number 2, the best wide receiver in football, Puka Nacua. Literally first in receptions and second in yards, and he essentially missed the game. He's literally the best receiver in football. He's the most physical receiver. He is, by himself, a man and zone beater, and he is the engine that runs the Rams, not Matthew Stafford.
Are we talking about Offensive Player of the Year or MVP?
100%. Both. As far as I'm concerned, both.
He's definitely not no MVP, but he's Offensive Player of the Year for sure.
Number 3, Patrick Mahomes. Since Buddy lost to the Eagles, he's been on bad timing. He has multiple.
Why did you add the Eagles there?
Patrick was my pick.
He's been playing great. He has multiple games with over 100 QBR. He's implemented his new weapon, Tyquan Thornton. They're getting Rashee Rice back. They got Xavier Worthy back. And the Chiefs kind of look like the Chiefs offensively a little bit. It might get a little scary. Number 4, JSN. A top 5 wide receiver in football currently right now. He has Sam Darnold looking amazing. He is the engine that runs the Seahawks. And he has the Seahawks looking a lot better than they did in previous years. He's number 1 in yards. and he's also top 5 in catches. Jackson Smith and Jigwa. And now for number 5, we have a tie between Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Yes, a tie between Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts.
Yes,
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Number
What?
5.
yes,
No, you gotta be
tied.
trolling.
What?
I'm not. They're tied. I'm not letting people get away with this bad propaganda on my quarterback.
First of all, here's my thing. Here's my only problem with that, right? According to your list, with the people that you including those wide receivers, Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson. If you really want to jump into these skill positions, Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson. If you really want to jump into those skill positions,
not Bijan, but
no, Bijan been hooping. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But the record doesn't reflect. But listen, Jonathan Taylor, I'm not mad at that. The reason I said Hurts and Allen is because, listen, I'm also projecting the list is fluid. I think eventually, not even eventually, I think both of these teams are really going to figure it out. So I see them ending with probably anywhere from 11 to 13 wins, both teams. So I think they both figure it out. And if they do both figure it out, it'll be on the back of those two quarterbacks. They have similar, damn near identical stats, both with 100-plus rating in QBR. Hurts is 13-2 touchdown to turnovers, and Allen is 12-4 touchdown to turnovers. So take your pick. We'll go from there.
Okay, I'll go. I'm not gonna lie. You have Patrick Mahomes at your 3, but I got him at my 1. Now Baker Mayfield has been playing exceptional. He has the Bucs at 5-1, an exceptional record, right? And I really do think their only comp in that division in their conference would be the Falcons. You know, they're 3-2. They've been having a decent year, but listen, the Chiefs, they are on an exceptional run so far. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has leveled up his play, right? In his last 3 games versus the Jags, the Lions, and the Ravens, I can honestly say, in my opinion, his last 2 games was his best games all season. Versus the Jags, he threw 318 passing yards with 60 rushing yards. Mind you, that's his most all season. His most all seasons in passing yards. And then the Lions game, 4 touchdowns. Come on now, 4 touchdowns with 289 yards. He ran the ball well. He didn't have any fumbles. He was very efficient. And we're starting to see the Patrick Mahomes that we all know who he could be. He started the season kind of, wonky. He wasn't playing up to his MVP level talent. But these last couple games, he's been really showing who he is, who we all know, the Patrick Mahomes that he can be, right? Like you said, Derek, Rashid Rice has coming back. Xavier Worthy is coming back. Travis Kelce has been playing, as we all know, how he can play as a tight end. So with all the pieces coming back and with Patrick Mahomes leveling his play, yeah, they might be back in the Super Bowl because we know Patrick and we know what he can do. So
Patrick,
mind you, too, his last 3 games, he's passed for 7 touchdowns. In his first 3 games, he only had 3 touchdowns.
He's on a heater.
He's been playing stellar.
I just like to add into this though.
Yeah, add into it.
One of those 3 games with the Baltimore Ravens. So I mean, it's like I don't really like. That's a stat pad game, but he was hooping though. He was hooping, but that is a stat pad game.
He was.
The team that you got on, by the way, Del.
No. That was before the buy us. That was before the buy. After the buy us though. After the buy.
The team that you got from hat to shoulders and maybe knees.
Hey, y'all had us in the first half.
I thought it was a good football team.
After the buy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but definitely early on, I could see why he wasn't in MVP talks because he wasn't living up to who we all know he could be. But these last few games, he's been on a 2-1 record, even though he lost, to the Jags. Still, he had a great game. 318 passing yards on 60 rushing yards, which is his most all season, even though they lost. That's something that you can't compete with. You know what I mean? But Baker has been having a good season too. He's definitely top 3 in MVP voting.
I agree. I don't know. We'll see if Baker could keep it up. I don't know if I believe yet.
Now listen. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 15 is back. We talking about Baker. We talking about wide receivers. We talking about Josh Allen. Are we talking about Jalen Hurts? This man got 11 touchdowns. 11 touchdowns. Worthy was injured. Rice was suspended. We throwing the people that didn't even make other NFL teams. Tyquan Thornton. You didn't know that name until 15 was throwing him the ball. And mind you, we had one of the hardest schedules so far. One of the hardest schedules. Let me go down this list. Let me go down the list of the schedules, right? We played against the Chargers. We played against Derek Eagles. We should have beat them. The Giants, the Ravens, but the Jaguars and the Lions, did y'all see what we did to the Lions? Did y'all see MVP Mahomes? Nothing else. And it looked like he might go over 40 this year. One Rice come back, because that's our possession receiver. What are we talking about? Jalen Hurts, you're wrong. Josh Allen, no. Lamar Jackson, hell no. It's Mahomes season this year. I'm sorry. 15 is back. Not only that he's going to get the MVP, he's going to get his 4th ring. The defense was good. The offense is good. We have 2 left tackles. Now, we had 0 last year. We have 2. Jalen Moore, and we got the rookie, Josh Simmons. Oh, we. The running backs, we might trade for a running back before the deadline. Who knows? Please don't let us do that. We're back. 4 rings. 4 rings. We're back. I don't got nothing to say. I had an MVP ladder. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just glad Mahomes is getting acknowledged again. When he had terrible receivers, when people was dropping the damn ball, when his offensive line couldn't hold for 5 seconds, he was getting blamed. Now he's getting recognized. I have nothing else to say. I'm not praising no other quarterbacks. Don't ever speak about Jalen Hurts with the MVP ladder again. I got bigger fish to fry.
Matter of fact, who beat you, fam?
Because of Travis Kelce can't catch the ball? That's why? Are we talking about that?
Sounds like a concept. What showed up on the stat sheet? Who threw that pass? Who threw the pick? What showed up on the stat sheet?
You blaming pick Mahomes?
Asking you to
pick Mahomes. You're not doing that.
I'm just saying. But you know what? I'm curious, and just because we have a little bit of time, so I was told that Puka Nacua wasn't better than Amon-Ra, and I just want to check the room and see how that looks in 20.
I said Puka was better.
Okay,
I'd like to.
No, here's my thing. Here's my thing. First of all,
the person that said it is not even here.
First of all, no, I did say it. I said it. I gladly said it. I said it out loud. I said it out loud. First of all, I say it again. Sorry, no, I ain't gonna say it right now. But my point being, first of all, you said that last year. He was not better than him last year.
He was better than him last year. He was better than him since he came in the league. No. He was a 5th round pick, and he had 1,700 yards. And Cooper Kupp was on the team. No. Puka Nacua needs respect. He's better than Chase. He's better than Jefferson. He's the best receiver. He blocks better than him. He catches the ball better than him. He's a deep threat. He's a possession. He kills the zone. He does everything. And they have Devontae Adams with Tutu Atwell. So with their tight end.
They have Matthew Stafford.
Put Puka Nacua with any team. He's doing that.
Who has the most receiving yards? Who has the record for the most receiving yards in the season?
The best wide receiver of all time.
But what's the name?
Calvin Johnson.
Who was his quarterback?
So Matthew Stafford.
Who's next on the list?
It was Cooper Kupp.
Who was his quarterback?
Wait, hold on.
Thank you.
So
mind
it's
you,
Matthew Stafford.
Mind you, Jalen Hurts. Somebody in this call said Jalen Hurts is better than Matthew Stafford.
He is.
Somebody said Jalen Hurts better than Matthew Stafford.
He is. He is better than Matthew Stafford. I said it again. Actually, he is.
Who is the best wide receiver in the league right now, though?
Thank you. And no, it's not a Jalen Hurts day. We have no Eagles segments on here, but
that's what we
I actually want to say that again. I hear you.
No, I said that's what we're doing. Let's just wait till we get to the Giants segment because the Eagles will get it.
But let me also say this though. Is he
Okay,
better than him right now? Yes. But Amon-Ra is literally still the third best wide receiver in the league.
No, he's not better than Chase. He's not better than Jefferson.
Currently, right now,
he's
this season,
he's not even better than
right.
JSN.
JSN was my 2. Right now, this season, JSN is 2. Amon-Ra is literally 3. It's Puka, JSN, and Amon-Ra this season.
GP?
You
George
can
Pickens,
argue. GP can have an.
GP has been good though. He just needed a quarterback. Let's be honest. No offense to Russell Wilson.
I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. But let's stay in the NFC and let's stay with an MVP in Baker. But we're actually talking about his team. Do you guys think the Buccaneers are the current best team in the NFC? And what is their ceiling? I personally think they're the best team in the NFC. I personally do.
I'm gonna start this one off. This is gonna be very hard to say. Very hard to say. I don't think they're the best team in the NFC, just because when it's time for crunch time, I don't believe in the people around Baker Mayfield. Not just Baker, but the people around him. It could be offensively, it could be defensively, just because I know what these other teams in the NFC bring to the table, such as the Rams, such as the Lions, such as the Philadelphia Eagles.
We're ass. Don't mention
those teams. When it's crunch time, it's crunch time. You feel me? And not the miss on the Packers too, but we got to give the Packers respect. So right now, I would say that the best team in the NFC, just because the other teams got hiccups right now, but in totality, no.
I like that. Just to piggyback off that, it is still early. It's very early on. We're only in week 6. Even though they've been having a stellar start of the season, we don't know how the rest of the season is going to pan out. Mind you, though, they aren't fully at full strength. They don't have all of their pieces. So once they do get all of their pieces, we're going to see how Baker Mayfield can respond to that and see if he can still keep that level of play up, how he's been playing when he gets all of his pieces back. Like you said, the Packers, they had a bye week. So their strength of schedule, it also depends on strength of schedule and how they play. The Eagles, they've been having a rocky last 2 losses, but we still know who they are. They have Saquon, they have Jalen Hurts, they have championship pedigree. So it's going to come down to how they play the rest of the season, right? They're 5-1. Baker Mayfield has been having a stellar MVP season. His defense has been great. Offense has been looking, great as well. But we're going to have to see how he carries it out through the rest of the season. But as of right now, I would say they're the best team in the NFC.
I mean, if you want to go, off records, obviously they're the best. But the NFC is very deep.
The better conference.
I feel, that's crazy actually to say, but it actually is now.
Oh, the better conference.
It definitely flipped this year. It definitely flipped. It wasn't before. It definitely flipped this year.
The better conference.
Top to bottom?
The better conference.
Yeah, it's definitely the better conference this year. I still think you have to say they're the best team in the conference though, because like you said, you going off the record, they're the best team. But I feel like to say that, even with, like we said, they have Mike Evans missing, they have Chris Godwin missing, they're also missing Bucky Irvin. He's like, that offense is producing while missing 3 very key people. And now they're missing Emeka. They still found a way to win. It's just like, and it's hard to say when they get those people back that they're not going to be the team to beat. It's just hard to say that, to be honest.
I like it. I said yes as well. And guys, disclaimer: let's stop talking about the Eagles. Their ass and my quarterback sucks. That's what y'all told me. So we're not talking about the Eagles. Their ass and my quarterback sucks. We're not talking about them ever again. Ever. Their ass and my quarterback sucks. Well, sorry,
you might have said it too early, man. Next segment gonna be a movie.
Nope. We're ass and the quarterback sucks.
Do you really believe that coming out of your own mouth?
Of course not. But we're ass and the quarterback sucks. As far as the Buccaneers, yes, they are the most consistent offense in the NFL right now, I think. They create turnovers as a defense, and those turnovers lead to big plays. They're averaging 27.5 points per game and have a 41% third down conversion percentage. That is extremely good. That is extremely good, especially when you're missing multiple receivers, multiple linemen, and your running back room is also banged up. That is extremely good. Now, once again, I think when all these players come back, it might be hard to incorporate all of them again, just because they don't have a lot of time together. So could you see some slippage? Yes. Could you also say, devil's advocate, that the Buccaneers are overrated? Yes. I mean, they beat the Texans. Woo. They beat the
And
Jets.
mind you, that was the first game of the season, right?
Exactly.
So
Second, I think. Second. They
second,
beat the Falcons first week. But Falcons, okay. That's a decent win. The Jets, woo. You know what I mean? They got a couple wins that are one-score games with teams that they shouldn't be in one-score games with. But
honest,
I think it's all perspective. But for now, I'm going to say, yeah, they are the best team in the NFC.
I say like a sleeper team in the NFC though. Well, I won't say a sleeper team, but a team I feel like is going to make noise is the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm not a believer. They have Sam Darnold.
He made Jay Jetter's career.
all right.
You're not serious.
I just
Can't be serious.
Hey, that's what I was told.
the Seahawks. No, I don't like it actually at all. Yeah. I don't like it at all.
Derek, I'm not going. For the Seahawks, I'm not going.
I'm not going either. I don't like it at all, actually.
I'm not going.
We know what Sam Darnold is, bro. He was in the playoffs last year, got torched by a rookie. I seen it.
I mean, that rookie did torch like everyone up till the Super Bowl winners.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you what I saw. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm telling you what I saw. I don't respect it. I don't respect Sam Darnold's game like that, honestly. It's nice. I'm not saying he's trash, because he's not trash. But I just, the Seahawks being a contender for what? The playoffs? Yeah, sure. That's what's up. Definitely a playoff contender. Anything past that is a
Super Bowl.
Exact. Thank you, Kiera.
No.
They're not with us.
They could make that conference championship.
You're out of your mind.
They could make it.
I'll take the Eagles over them.
Nah.
The Packers over them. The Lions over them. You can make a case about the Commanders too. They're not at full strength right now.
Rams.
They got a lot of injuries, but I'll even take the Commanders over them.
Keep going. There's more.
Nah.
Rams.
Nah.
Rams. Niners.
Yep.
Nah.
There's a couple more too.
Vikings.
I'm not gonna go that far, but the Buccaneers, we didn't say them, so that's 7 teams already.
Nah.
The Giants.
I didn't like that either.
They're gonna win their division.
Who's gonna win their division?
The Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks are going to win the division, and the Rams are going to be second. The 49ers are going to the 49ers are not about to keep this pace up that they're going, first of all. The Seahawks are going to win the division, and first round they'll beat they'll be like the Packers or something.
Well, that's true. The Packers have Jordan Love. He might sell the game. But listen, I don't think they beat the Rams out for that division. I think the division is the Rams. As long as the 49ers drop another game, maybe 2. Let's talk. Mac Jones is terrible. Thank you. That just sprang into my mind. I watched terrible gameplay the other day. Mac Jones is bad. Mac Jones is really bad.
He's a decent person.
He's something. He's something,
but he looks good in the system. The Kyle Shanahan system.
I'm convinced you could put Dylan Gabriel in the system and he might look decent.
That's what I'm saying. And then you know where I could put Dylan Gabriel too?
I don't know how you throw for 350 yards and get no touchdowns. I don't think I ever seen that. No touchdowns. He's a bad build.
He's a
bad build. 350 yards and no touchdowns? That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely.
Now, they got away with a couple wins with him because, the system's very good. They still got Christian McCaffrey. Kendrick Bourne is actually playing really good, which is kind of interesting. But I don't think they can keep that pace up. I don't think that's something that they want to keep up and think that they can keep up, honestly. That's just me personally. So let's transition. Let's talk about a team in the NFC East, not named the Philadelphia Eagles. They ass, and my quarterback's bottom 15, in case you were wondering. But the Giants. Do you guys think that the Giants found their future with Jackson Dart and Scatterboo?
I think Dart is cool. I think he's a little overrated. And hold on, Del. You about to see why. The reason why I said Dart is a little overrated, he just does the right things, but it's not like especially when you look at the game, not only just the numbers, but it's not like it don't look sustainable. You know what I'm saying? Like he does a lot of great things. He remind me of a lower tier JD5, Jaden Daniels, a lower tier. He can run the ball, he can rush the ball, but throwing it's not there yet. Maybe because Malik Neighbors isn't there, but he do got Wendell Robinson. He's not a scrub. Um, he's not a scrub. He's not a scrub. Don't do that. But Dart just brings swagger to the team, confidence to the team. I mean, he's not doing nothing spectacular, but he's doing the right things what the Giants need. Now, Cam Scatterbull, on the other hand, I think Tyron Tracy is still a good running back, probably just struggling. I feel like when it comes to running backs, though, it all depends like who's around them so far. I feel like Scatterbull, he is a dual threat. Like him and Dart work the same a little bit. Like Dart is a quarterback. He's not going to sit here and fling the ball too much. Like that's not his game. You feel me? Scatterbull, on the other hand, he loves pitches, run after catch. He does it very well. He's a bulldozer runner. You know, he's going to do what he has to do as a running back. So right now, I'll say yes, very sustainable. It's looking good for the Giants right now. And not only that, they have young players on their defense that's pretty good right now too.
Yeah, I'm a big Scalaboo believer. That's just me. Like, especially after that Eagles performance that we saw. Listen, Derek. All I gotta say is I don't know what your Eagles was doing in that game, but Cam Scatteraboo, he basically outplayed the whole team. All right. Listen, 82 carries, 338 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Okay? Like, he's tied. Well, no, not 5 touchdowns. My bad. 3 touchdowns in that game. That's his overall stats. But the stats that he had in that game, 19 carries, 98 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Insane, right? And just his level of play, like I love the way he plays. His playing style, like he's aggressive. He's an aggressive running back. When he runs, he's so strong that even when people try and tackle him, he can run through that. And he's still giving you a significant amount of yardage, right? After contact, he's still bulldozing through players. Like he has an excellent drive, and he's just a big running back. And that's something I love. He kind of reminds me of when you think about his build, a Derrick Henry type of player. And for him to be a rookie and showing this level of play and showing spurts and showing what he can be for the future of this Giants team, I think he's going to be great and a superstar for the Giants. Now, Jackson Dart, on the other hand, I kind of agree with Staff. He is a little overrated to me. He's only played 2 good games, in my opinion, out of his 3 starts. Even though, you know, he came into the starting role after Russell Wilson left, he still has to prove himself, right? He's young, he's a rookie, but so far he's had a decent start. He's had a decent start, but I'm more of a Cam Scatteraboo believer rather than a Jackson Dart believer.
Yeah, I agree. I think Cam Scatterboo's the real deal. I'm not gonna lie. His tape is really good. He could run in between the tackles. He could run a halfback toss. He's a good blocking back, and he doesn't have bad hands. I think if you could improve his speed a little bit, it's gonna get really wicked out here. And he's running behind the bad O-line as well. We have to include that in there. Giants O-line sucks. Giants O-line sucks, but he's running behind the bad O-line, and he's still producing. Now, the thing that I will say, I've never seen the New York Giants have this much energy, swag, hype in all of my 22 years of life, and I lived through the Odell Beckham Jr. era with Eli Manning. I've never seen them play with this much energy, with this much belief. Jackson Dart is out here extending plays with his legs. And listen, I think Jackson Dart's been playing like a veteran quarterback. He reminds me of Jalen Hurts a little bit in the way he plays. I'll be honest. He reminds me of Jalen Hurts a little bit the way he plays. It might not – he'll have a game here and there where he pops off on the stats, but it's going to be efficient. One day it might look like 250. One day it might look like 175. But it's going to be efficient. and he's going to have somewhere between 2 and 3 touchdowns, and they're going to win. And he's not going to turn the ball over. That's a good quarterback to me. So the overrated, I'm not really behind the overrated. I don't agree with the overrated, but do I think that the Giants found their future? 100%.
I was just saying overrated just because it's only been 3 games, right? You can't judge a quarterback's talent or how they're going to be for the future of your team in just 3 games. He has been playing well, though. For a rookie quarterback to come into the system and not get that much experience, sitting behind Russell, he has played very well with the pieces that he's had. But he's going to have to show us more. There's still a lot left in the season, and we're going to have to see how he sustains that level of play.
First thing I'll say is the confidence and swagger thing for both of them, really, like the fire they bring to the team, the energy they bring. You got to love that in players regardless. So I feel like that's one of the like best characteristics going forward, especially a team that's not used to winning. They're coming in with all this fire and energy from your rookies, and they giving you life and winning. They won 2 out of their 3 games. You gotta love stuff like that, first of all. But Scatterbull, I love to watch. He's definitely hooping. I remember telling Ken one of these days, I was like, man, like just watching Scatterbull, you can't not love him. Like just watching him play, you just can't not love him.
I like him. I'm an Eagles fan.
And then Dart. Honestly, like I remember before Dart even came in, we were asking like when we thought he was going to start. Like I said, I thought Dart was going to be good when he came in, and I think he is doing good. Personally, I like him, and let me tell you why I like him. They went and played the Philadelphia Eagles, and he pulled out a win with Lil Jordan Humphrey as his wide receiver too. Fresh off the practice squad, he came in and beat the defending champs. And I feel like things like that, you have to really recognize that takes something. So, like, I feel like they definitely found their future in him as he develops more and more. This is his 3rd game. Let's keep that in mind. He still has to develop. This is his 3rd game. So, I definitely think they found their future with both of them.
I think he saved Brian Daboll's job. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
I think no matter how it looks at the end of this, they can end with 5 wins. I think they got I'll just say that they can end with 5 wins, right? I think as long as Dart doesn't sting up the joint, which I don't think he will, I think it'll just possibly be mid to probably either slightly above average or slightly above mid or slightly below. But I think he saved Brian Daboll's career. Brian Daboll, I think, already has earned himself another season with the Giants.
Did you see how you saw how he reacted when he came out and whistle winning?
Yo, he was getting PTSD. He went in there and said, "No, Russell Wilson, no.
That boy Russ doing anything to stay on that team. Somebody ball down, he the first one to be there.
Yo, he came in the game, hike, dirt ball. Immediately, dirt ball. I said, "Oh wow, that straight into the dirt." I said, "This."
No, I'm not.
People went to check on him.
But one thing about Brian DeBall though, he loved him some Jackson Dart. There was one play, I forgot what game it was. I forgot what game the Giants were playing, but literally Russell was in the game one play. He made one mistake. You saw Brian DeBall run
last week, right?
That was Eagles, I'm pretty sure.
Get him out.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going to tell you this. Dart just brings swagger. Scatterbull just brings swagger. That's good for a very young team. Because I'm not going to lie, the Giants got pieces around them. During this draft pick, though, 2026? Them first 2 rounds need to be offensive linemen. Nothing else.
O-line.
I meant to say that too.
O-line. Don't even worry about the defense yet. O-line.
O-line or O-line receiver. That's the only thing. Unless you have a left hand and get a safety. I'd take another one, me personally. Everybody talks about Wan'Dale Robinson, and it's cool. He's a good slot receiver.
I feel like he need a star next to him.
Exactly. Malik needs he needs and it ain't gotta be nothing crazy, but I bet you they would love a Zay Flowers echelon player or like a prime Christian Kirk echelon player. You know what I mean?
I think
it ain't gotta be nothing crazy.
I think it'd be better to sign a vet.
They could. They're looking into Waddle and Olave. That could be something.
Yeah, something like
I
that
can
would be
see
good. Too.
Waddle and Neighbors. Waddle Neighbors.
No,
Olave
you know the
Neighbors.
first thing they need to do? They need to demolish that field. That is the very first thing. They need to demolish that field.
Yo, I'll be honest. I think the only reason Jalen Carter didn't play with that heel injury because he was scared of blowing his Achilles out. I'll be 100% honest.
Like, it's actually, that field is
I think it's the only reason.
I don't even see how that field is still like a thing that they are like consistent on, like wanting to play on.
Bro, every time we play the Giants, I'm just happy we made it home safe. Literally, I'm just happy we make it home safe. That that's
Saquon, and
yeah, that's something that they really need to look into because
I'm just happy we make it home safe. But on to another rookie who really should be the talk of the town. Not for a good way, though. Not for a good way. The Cleveland Browns and Dylan Gabriel have been off to a very, very rocky start. I've been waiting for this the whole show. Is it finally time for prime time?
Jerry, you was kind of excited about this. You can start if you
Yeah, so I love Shador. And I personally think that it's time for him. But do I think that it's going to be time for him? I don't think so. Just in my opinion. Despite him being a quarterback too, right? After Joe Flacco left, I just don't think that Coach Stefanski is a Shador believer. Him and the ownership, they've talked about, just his cadence, the way he carries himself off the court, perfect timing. I just don't think that outside of the field, they could rock with him as a player. Despite his level of play, despite what he showed at Colorado, we know the player that he is. Like, his draft stock was not supposed to be what it was. He was supposed to be a first round type of talent. So, of course, I definitely think that it should be his time. Like, he has a great arm. He's very accurate. He can read plays. He's a great leader. He showed that in Colorado. But I don't think that he'll play over Dylan, unfortunately. And listen, what Dylan has showed so far with starting, it's been terrible. It's been terrible. Like, so bad. In that game, versus, who was it? I can't remember. Basically all of his games, right? He's been sacked. He's been pressured. He threw 221 passing yards with no touchdowns. No touchdowns whatsoever. And even though their O-line is bad, I get it. The Browns, they don't have people that can protect their quarterback. But when you can't even throw the ball to your wide receivers and get touchdowns in games where it's blatantly open, I don't think you should play. Point blank, period. And I do think that they should give Shador a chance, but I don't think that would be happening anytime soon.
Listen, you expect Dylan Gabriel to be a starting quarterback? The man is not even taller than me. The man is not even taller than me. And you expect Dylan Gabriel to be your quarterback? I'm not gonna lie though. The Browns is like another situation with the Giants we was talking about. Even though the Giants have been winning more since Jackson Dart been the starting quarterback, the Browns, they have a complete team. The quarterback position, they don't understand it.
I don't know about that stuff. I don't know about that. I really wanted to let you get it off. I don't know about that.
Their defense is elite.
The defense, yes.
And they have receivers.
You trust Jerry Jeudy? I used to be a believer too.
Hold on.
Jeudy?
I trust Jeudy. I trust Fannin. And Njoku is not a scrub.
And Njoku's not bad.
Running back is great. Both of them running back. Jerome Ford is a third down running back. And Junkins, their running back is not bad.
Junkins does.
Yes. They have a complete team.
Their O-line is horrible, to be honest.
Their O-line is not terrible. They have a complete team. Their quarterback situation, they don't understand it. Maybe you put in Shador and see it a little. They don't. Like, I sort of got, like, the Browns are one of the most complete teams. Their defense is so great. Denzel Ward on the top. They got good cornerbacks. Myles Garrett on the bottom. They got good defensive line. They have two rookies, Fannin and QJ, the running back. They are not bad. They actually help. And Joku is still there.
No, I can't.
Judy is not going to be. He's not going to be a Puka Nakua. He's not going to be Amon St. Brown. He's going to be a possession receiver when you need him. But you have other people around him. They just need a quarterback to throw the ball. Man, go call Sam Darnold or something. I don't know. They just need a good quarterback.
No, I can't lie.
I guess Shador could be that, but they don't believe in Shador, so I think Gabriel's still going to be the quarterback. I'm not going to lie.
I can't get with their O-line is good, because if you can give up 6 sacks just in that Steelers game alone, 6 sacks.
It's the Steelers, though.
I'm not saying he's good, though.
Testament. That shows a
I'm not even saying he's good, though. I don't think they're horrible. It's just like you can skate by with it.
They trash, boys. Stop it.
Like, you have to protect your quarterback. Like, I'm sorry.
Trash, boys. Stop it.
That's the whole point of
I know bad linemen. They ain't fully lit. They ain't fully lit. That guy sucks.
But listen.
Go ahead.
What do you think?
You want me? All right, I'll go. Honestly, I kind of agree with Steph, because like I feel as a Ravens fan, like the Browns have always like been with that team in our division where it's like I watch their roster and it's like they've had a really good roster for like the past couple years. They just never had a quarterback to like take that roster completely anywhere at all. Like that's why I say the roster is like, especially their defense is amazing. Their offense is just like it had different holes at times, but it's still been pretty good. It's just always been that quarterback position. Now, as for Dylan Gabriel is horrible, absolutely horrible. And some people are going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was just the Steelers. And while I will give you some slight benefit of the doubt, slight. If you watch the film, the throws he was making, it didn't even like require it wasn't even the defense. It's just him out there. It was just him. Just him. And it's like, honestly, I feel like you don't draft both of them. You don't trade Joe Flacco, which was a horrible trade, but you don't trade Joe Flacco and just leave it with these two and not give Shador a chance at any point. But like y'all said, I feel like they hate Shador, because even when he's like, I don't know if he's the quarterback too, you got to be trolling the guy at that point. And like
Bailey happy.
Like you got to be trolling the guy at that point.
Like, is Deshaun Watson the quarterback too? Like, what are we talking about?
You got to be trolling the guy at that point. Shador should definitely. And here's what I'll say: if Dylan Gabriel goes out there against the Miami Dolphins this week, and
stink it up,
and he stinks it up,
and they still don't give Shador,
that chance.
Like, come on. To me, it's just complete disrespect. If I was Shador, like, I wouldn't even want to play. Like, in my opinion, because going back to that Steelers game, there was one point in the game when I was watching it. It was in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes and 49 seconds left. It was 23-9. Like, we knew the Browns weren't going to come back in that game. And Dylan Gabriel got sacked by Jalen Ramsey, and it was on a 3rd down and 8. And after that, I was like, okay, they're going to put Shador in. They're going to give him a chance. No chance whatsoever. Dylan Gabriel finished out that game, the whole game versus the Steelers, and Shador was on the sideline. Like, to me, that's ultimate disrespect. Not even giving him a chance when your team is being blown out, and you can't even give your QB reps.
Even Shador said he thought he was going to get in.
It's crazy.
Dylan Gabriel. I'd like to start. First of all, let's start. Let me fire Kevin Stefanski. Let's just start at the top. Get his ass out of here. But he can't coach. He's not helping the team in any way. He's not putting the players in positions to succeed. He's just out there. And that's okay. Maybe he could come be an offensive consultant for the Eagles. They damn well need it. Their ass too. However, on to Dylan Gabriel. I just want y'all to just listen to this. QBR 37.5. Completion percentage 57.3. 430 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. That is the Dylan Gabriel experience.
Terrible.
He threw the ball 52 times, and I want to make sure I got this correct.
That's a coaching problem as well.
And had 221 yards.
That's insane.
That's terrible.
52 times 221 yards.
But
His
that's your QB.
longest throw was 24 yards. And he threw the ball 52 times. At this point, pack him up. Nah, because, like, no, like, seriously. At this point, just pack him up, bro. Like, I get it, Stefanski, you don't want to be wrong. Bro, I'm telling you, Bailey Zappi could have did that. I'm telling you, Bailey Zappi could have did that. Now, into more depth about Dillon Gabriel. He's inaccurate. He can't push the ball down the field. He doesn't have enough arm velocity to hit the middle of the field when throwing the ball. And he can't dissect coverages.
And he's inaccurate again.
He's basically Tua without accuracy. I don't think we're understanding how bad of a football player Dillon Gabriel is.
Oh, yeah, he's terrible. He's terrible.
Emphasis again on he's inaccurate.
And the one thing that he was supposed to be is accurate. So if you're trying to sit here and tell me, legitimately, seriously, that Shedeur Sanders is worse than this, then pack Primetime up too. Because there's no way. Then pack him up too. Because they both don't deserve to be in the NFL. And I hate calling for people's jobs. But if he's worse than this, go get Tanner McKee off the Eagles practice squad. Go get him.
No, actually.
Go get Tyler Show. Go get Spencer Rattler.
Tyler Huntley.
Go get Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson. Because if there is a player worse than this on a roster that's QB2, just pack the whole team up. Just throw it away.
They can have Gardner Minshew. He the backup quarterback of Patrick Mahomes.
Take Gardner Minshew. Take Anthony Richardson. Take Anthony Richardson. Carson Wentz is showing something, but 52 passing attempts, 221 yards. That's all I got to say. I don't think I've ever seen anything worse than that in my life. Maybe the Justin Fields game. Maybe.
Yeah, me either. And that just goes back to ownership. I really think it's a pride thing. Because when you're showing this atrocious play in every single game and you can't even give your QB2 a chance, what are we talking about? Why even draft him? Why even bring him on your team if you're not going to let him play?
Keep in mind, though, Stefanski said, I never wanted him. The owner made the call. The owner said, yo, draft this man. Stop playing.
Exactly.
They're trying their hardest to make it seem like Buddy's a scrub. I saw the preseason. Buddy is indeed not a scrub. I saw it.
We all saw it.
You know the crazy part about it, though? For them to trade Joe Flacco, for you to have 3 quarterbacks, and for you not to want to play the Shedeur, and you go trade a quarterback. Not only did you trade a quarterback, you traded the one that you had faith in starting in. So obviously you thought he was better than the other guys. You traded him to a division rival.
I don't even think it's about better, though.
No, obviously they thought he was better.
It's gotta be. He's QB1.
Trusted.
About what?
About trusting Joe Flacco more than the other two.
So why would you trade him if you trust him more?
Trade him to a division rival.
Listen, though, right? I'm not going to lie. I feel like
6th round pick? 5th round pick? What was it?
That's what I was about to say. I just feel like the Browns, their ownership just sucked. Because I'm not going to lie. If I was I'm so serious. The Brown ownership just sucked. Because if I was the Brown, once Myles Garrett said I wanted to be traded, and I know the Ravens is in the division, the Bengals they suck right now, but if the Bengals get it together, right, if their front office could do their jobs, right, as the Browns, I would have traded Myles Garrett for 2 first-round picks and try to revamp the franchise.
Yep.
One, you drafted Dillon Gabriel. After you drafted him before Shedeur, and then you decided to draft Shedeur as a 5th-round pick. And you told him immediately, both of them. We all knew in the beginning of the season. Once they signed Joe Flacco, they literally said Joe Flacco was going to be starting quarterback. Without seeing any type of progress with all of them with QB, the first teams. And we seen Shedeur in the preseason. We're not going to say he did amazing, but he looked better than the other two.
Very much so.
We knew Kenny Pickett was going to be gone. Now, them trading Joe Flacco, ain't no way after y'all seen that Dylan Gabriel game, that Dylan Gabriel going to remain the starting quarterback. He don't even deserve a job.
Like, yo, that's like...
And listen, the only player I ever did this to was Justin Fields. And that's the only player I ever did this to. You don't just say people don't deserve a job. But 52 attempts and not even 300 yards, that's worse than Mac Jones. 350 yards with no touchdowns. What is going on? What?
Missing wide open players in the end zone for a potential 6 points. Like, you mean?
First of all, just like y'all said, coaching. That's what I'm saying. Just like y'all said, coaching. You got this man throwing 52 times. Where's the run game? Where's the play action? Where's the pitches? Where's the creativity?
Bro, he went out there and said, "I'ma prove that Dylan Gabriel's the one." Buddy, you lost. Like, I don't.
And I told you, Derek, I told you this already too. Don't trust left-handed quarterbacks. Don't.
True.
Don't. And don't even bring up Michael Penix because I don't like him either.
Whoa.
He's better than Kirk Cousins. He's not bad. He's not bad, but he's not great.
That's fair.
And that's a great team. But like I said, don't trust left-handed quarterbacks. Tua is the example. Don't. And Tua sucks. I don't know how he still got a job.
We're going to see that Tua Dylan Gabriel matchup this week.
Yo, that's actually going to be the funniest game of football I'm going to see all season. It's going to be comedy.
The NFL finna hate it.
The Browns
realistically
should win that
the
game.
battle of mediocre quarterbacks.
They won't. There's no shot.
They should.
There's no shot they win that game.
There should be no way possible they lose that game.
There's no shot they win that game.
The Dolphins have a bad... Well, their offense is actually kind of not looking completely horrendous as of now. But the Browns have the defense to where, like, okay, the Dolphins' offense shouldn't go out and perform that good.
Yeah, right.
The Dolphins do not have a defense, though. So I feel like our offense should get something going. This is the game. If somebody's going to prove that they're a good person to be in my backfield, this is the game where I need you to... This is the one right here. Actually, this is it. And you know what's bad?
The Browns?
If he does bad against the Dolphins, and they put Shador in, he's going to have to play the Patriots. They're going to set him up. And that's exactly what they'll do something exactly like that. And
no, they're going to set him up. They're going to set him up. I almost looked actually on the schedule. It's like, where's their next toughest game at these next 3 weeks? Because that's the game he's going to start. I'm telling you, that's the game he's going to start.
Shador?
Yeah, they're not going to give him a tune-up game. Like, actually, no, I'll predict that. That's free. That's free. If he does not play this week, he'll be playing against the Patriots and or the 49ers. I'll book it.
Yeah, they got the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Jets, the Ravens.
But they got that bye week. They might let Gabriel walk to the bye week.
Yeah, or the Ravens if Lamar comes back. If Lamar comes back and he's playing by that game, they'll put him in there. They'll say, "Yeah, go beat Lamar Jackson." That's what they'll say. They'll say, "Yeah, go outdo Lamar Jackson." They would do. Yeah, that's what they'll
want to put him in that tough moment. But I bet you he'll show up.
No offense,
I bet you he'll exceed the expectations.
True.
No offense, though. I would love Shador to play against y'all.
10 straight.
It don't matter about the winning, but y'all defense make everybody look good.
Oh no, we gonna be.
I would love Shador to play against y'all. Y'all defense suck.
We
don't
locked
look
in
at
now. We're locked in now.
Yeah,
what you know about Kyle Hamilton in the box? What you know about Kyle Hamilton, that linebacker? You don't know nothing about that.
Kyle Hamilton?
He's gonna be a linebacker. Watch.
Beyond the mic, it was a fun time. I think you'll see us soon. I'm gonna just tease a little NBA action. You might see us soon. Might talk some Zion. Sadly, might talk some Knicks. Might talk some Lakers.
Mm-hmm. Just might.
I'm sorry, Bronny sucked. I'm sorry, Bronny James sucked. Let's all the political stuff.
MV3.
Let's save that for the next.
And on that note,
MV3.
Beyond the Mic Sports. Next time you see us, we might be talking basketball. Who knows? Peace.